Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Volume 3 of the Inner West Conformist.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, that's Mr. whatever your name was last time.
Mr.
John.
X, Dr. X.
Yeah, and he made John David Smith
John
the
David
third.
Smith. I'm a doctor, you're not.
Well, we'll see.
In real life, that's the other way around. How are you, David?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
John.
Oh, again,
instantly.
seriously, every single time we do this.
I'm way too relaxed. I just ate like 48 burritos in one sitting.
And
while my girlfriend was biting into her first one.
And you've got your legs out as well, which is a little bit weird.
Well, I didn't want to wear the same thing, so I wore a leotard.
Well, I'm wearing exactly the same thing that I wore last week. I don't know if you noticed that.
I instantly.
My
as you walked in.
voiceover
Voiceover attire.
So, all right, I want to get right into it this week. We've had a few suggestions. We actually have had suggestions. People have told us to do things. A few of them not repeatable.
Yeah, because we ramble.
Yeah, but celebrities. People have spotted they were actually really bad at anything to do with celebrities, whether it's picking out names or just sort of...
I'm usually all right, but when the pressure's on,
yeah,
and I'm going for gold, it's no good. Who did I say Callista Flockhart?
Callista Flockhart for...
I can't even remember.
And it was Winona Ryder, but it wasn't. It was Helena Bonham Carter.
Which drove people crazy.
Yeah. There's a game called Celebrity Heads, which I think is like an old parlor game.
I used to love that game.
But don't you put like a thing on your head and you've got to walk around and you ask questions?
You ask questions and
they've got to...
you say, am I a blower? And they say, no, yes.
Well, we're going to do something similar. And I mean, it might not work that well because I don't know if I can remember the name of the people or whether I'm actually talking about the same person that I'm trying to describe.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's going to be better than the segment called Science, which was one of the worst things.
We're going to do a good science.
Is my head big? Is my brain bigger because my head's bigger? Yeah. Fuck it now.
I mean, what did we decide? No, it's not.
I don't remember. I was too embarrassed.
All right, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay,
all right.
I'm going to go first.
Yes.
I'm black.
Oh, God. I ain't supposed to say, like, he was born in Westchester.
No, because I don't want to give it...
It's so harsh. People wouldn't know, but the way you looked at me was very central.
Eyebrows down.
That was so down. Okay.
I'm black.
Denzel Washington.
It's not Denzel Washington or Danny Glover.
It always is.
Oh.
It always is.
Or Morgan Freeman.
Who's in that? Danny Glover. Yeah, okay.
I'm black.
Okay.
No, you've got no other guesses.
Is that it?
Well, no. I'm going to give you more.
Wait, sorry. I thought you meant... Oh, I didn't...
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that you were saying I'm black and that's what you get.
I appeared in Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Oh, for God's sake. No, this isn't fair because I'm going to admit to everyone listening that Dave's been watching in his undies eating Doritos for the last 7 months, Star Trek back to back.
Yeah.
You're
amazing.
a Trekkie.
Well,
and I'm pointing at you in the Trekkie. No, I didn't realise I was doing it. Where are you up to? Spaceball?
Deep Space Nine.
No good.
Season 2. It's not as good. But if you want to binge watch Star Trek because there's like 400-500 episodes of the newer
You've got to watch the doco, and I think you will be ashamed of yourself.
Maybe.
Oh my God. Okay. So
I'm black.
So he's black and
appeared in Star Trek. Next Generation
which I've never
Forward.
Seen. Danny Glover.
Okay, next clue. I'm not Worf.
I'm not Worf.
Yep.
What does
Worf's
that mean?
Is that like the ridged head?
I love how he's like getting around now. Like everyone knows about Trekkies. Like, oh yeah, Worf. Worf's a big deal. Who? No. Okay. Right.
Next clue.
Chris Rock.
You know, famous for his Star Trek cameos. So next clue.
Yep. Do I actually know this? Do you think I'll know him?
Yeah. Very famous. Very famous.
Is he the guy with the big head?
No. That is Worf. That is Worf. He's the Klingon.
He is Worf.
That's Klingon. Well, no. You've not guessed correctly. I'm just saying the one you're thinking of is Worf.
This is going fantastically. Okay.
I'm a woman.
Whoa.
I'm a black woman.
Okay.
I was in Star Trek. You're probably still not going to get it from that, so I'm going to roll straight on to the next clue.
Right.
I'm more famous now for dissing Donald Trump and appearing on American chat shows. This sounds like they've got the weirdest career.
I'm more famous for dumping
dissing
Donald Trump.
Dissing him. No, dissing him.
Dissing Donald Trump on famous American chat shows.
Yep.
I know who it definitely is. And it's my girl. Whoopi?
It's
Whoopi Goldberg.
It's Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
The next clue is going to be I'm on The View. And then you'd have got it.
I just thought of
pretty good.
shocking chat shows and the token black person on the show. And it's Whoopi.
It's Whoopi.
Her
She was in Star
christened
Trek. Original
Whoopi.
Star Trek.
Christened Whoopi.
Yeah. Fact.
In front of Jesus and everything. That name was given. Saint Whoopi.
But yeah, she was in Star Trek.
That's good.
Yeah.
So she was. What was she? Did she
was
look
a
like
bartender.
Whoopi?
She was a bartender. She always wore hats. That was a thing. That was her character. She wore hats and she was a bartender. And she
played bass.
I think she was. No, she was a. Yeah, she was a bartender, and I think she lived forever. Oh, she lived for a long time.
I enjoyed that.
There was an episode with Data, and they went back to the Wild West.
Listen to this
I'm
flow.
not going to go into it.
This is the Inner West Conformist. We don't need you watching
Star Trek
Trekkies.
Hour.
We need you watching the latest Iron Man.
I mean,
okay?
Yeah.
No one's talking about Trekkies anymore, man.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Maybe it's back.
Is it back?
I
It's on
think
Netflix.
I think it's pretty. Yeah. That's a good point. It's on Netflix. So's everything else.
Have you got one for me?
I don't. I do.
Uma Thurman.
I tried to make it easier because I just thought, well,
Whoopi Goldberg,
you're a
the
bit-
most famous black person of all time.
It's a UK actor. Triss. So I'm just throwing you off there. Throwing you off. Might be a girl, might be a guy.
Oh.
All right. So we've got. Here we go. I was born on the 14th of March, 1933.
Holy shit! Yours is so much more detailed.
It's so intense.
Have you got on the Wikipedia page?
I'm Caucasian. Is that better?
1933.
Southeast London.
Cockney rebel.
Yeah. I'm the son of a cook, a chalet, and a fish market port.
What?
This does not matter.
What?
You're like, oh, now I get it. Yeah, now I get it.
Was he in a fish market?
My father was part Irish. I was brought up in my mother's religion. This is really nailing it down. I was once a bad guy in a Steven Seagal film.
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's Belgium. He's the Belgian prince. We need a UK. We need a UK geezer.
Sylvester Stallone.
I appeared in Miss Congeniality.
Oh.
I've been Oscar nominated 6 times.
What's her face?
I was
the
a
blonde girl.
I'm a man.
I was like,
I thought when you
Witherspoon?
went right, you were like,
Reese Witherspoon? No, 1933. 1933. Too young.
I'm a man. I got the CBE. I was awarded the prize for outstanding contribution to show business. My first name is Michael.
Michael Flatley? He's Irish. He does the dancing.
My name is Michael.
Is this who I can do an amazing impression of?
Do it.
Yo.
It seriously sounds like you're halfway through a coma.
I will never bury another member of the white family.
I will not bury another Batman. That's how you do it. It's Michael Caine. Michael Caine.
But you got the line wrong. I will not bury another member of the white family.
Why do you sound like you're having halfway through a stroke and you're trying to raise one arm in front of 30 family members?
He's about 1,000 years old.
What is he tongue move? Yeah,
he's
1933.
80, pushing 80.
Yeah, he's got it. He's right up there.
Fucking,
He's
he'll be
still
dead
a
soon.
fantastic actor.
Is he though? He just plays himself in all the films. We go, we'll get him in. We'll get him in. And they just stand him in the corner and he just goes, I'm so upset with you.
It was like you were telling me today about Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
He's always the same
Jesus.
role.
Always Jesus. Always plays himself.
The ego.
There's no acting in there. He just
the
goes,
ego.
yeah. They're like, oh, we've got a new rom-com. And he goes, well, yeah, I'll be in that. Write me in as Jesus. They go, well, it's not really that angle. And he goes, I don't give a shit.
We got this basketball movie called Air Bud 3. What do you want? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll appear in the middle of it, just before he's the half-court shot, and he's like, I'll appear there. I'll come down. Hello.
Let's pop some dreadies on me.
I can't
Change it
do
up a
him.
bit.
I can't do
Pop some
Morgan
What's
Freeman.
got Ben Hur?
Can you do Morgan Freeman? It's not racist.
5 football fields. He walked through 5. That's so bad.
What
I
is that?
sound like just a bloke
I've
down
never
the road.
seen the Green Mile.
It's not. Oh my God.
What?
It's not the Green Mile. It's Shawshank Redemption.
I've never seen that either. That's the one where he wears the dungarees and that.
We're the only two to know about this.
He wears the dungarees in that one.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of dungarees and fashion and all things that you should be into.
Yep. Dungarees.
I want to be. That was a good little segment. That one. I didn't mind that.
I didn't mind that.
I mean, we got them. We didn't go through our is it? Oh, we did a bit. You were Michael Flatley, and
who is Michael Flatley?
He's the
dancer.
Dancer.
Lovely touch for a big man.
He does have a really good touch. I thought of the same segment that we had, but I've sort of thought of like a top 10 checklist for you.
Yep.
And what you should be using.
In a Westing.
Yes.
Yep.
The problem with it is that I was hammered when I wrote 80% of these. So just open your mind.
Yep.
Free your mind.
It's open. It doesn't take much. It's open.
It's the top 10 checklist of conforming to the inner West.
Yep. Do you want me to agree with what you're saying?
100%. You can do whatever you want. Tip 1. Well, question. Top 10 checklist of conforming to the inner West. 1. Have you ever wanted to kill or be killed?
Yes. Specifically, like today, we're talking in a 24-hour period? Yeah.
It was the last person, it was me.
No. Another train story.
What?
So, last week there was the bloke playing the tiny drum on the way up here,
my
singing.
man, my friend.
Yeah, Kev. Just now, when I walked up past the train station this time, there's more Pokemon people out.
Oh, you're kidding me.
More Pokemon people. Isn't that ship not sailed?
It's called a rifle and it needs to be used.
Well, that's a bit much.
What?
I was thinking just push them onto the tracks.
We're on the topic of kill or be killed.
Yeah, all right, well, I've gone on to kill people. Next. Come on, next tip.
2, do pharmacies make you anxious? ? Herbal. Again, I was very drunk when I did this. I was very drunk. I was at the Vic in Marrickville. I don't know what it means. Do pharmacies make you anxious? Herbal. I don't know what I'm going for there.
I've never really been into a pharmacy in years.
Haven't you?
Oh, I did to have my passport photo taken, and they sent me across the road because they lost the flash, and they went, "Oh, the one over the road's got our flash." I went over there, and they went, "No, we don't have the flash. The other one does." And then they're like, "Ha, that's so funny." I'm like, "Well, not really, because I've been walking around for 25 minutes now, and I've still not had my photo taken." And then they look crap.
This is perfect. Best segue we'll ever do on this podcast.
Go on.
Question 3. Have you ever used the term, "I've travelled a lot before"? Or start a sentence with, "Well, when I was overseas"?
Oh, no.
The worst
a lot of
people
do. A lot of people do. I don't do that because I'm English, and travelling is just what people do. Travelling in England is called a holiday. It's only in Australia people go, "Oh, yeah, I went travelling." "Oh, where'd you go?" "Byron for 3 days with my parents." It's not really the same, is it?
No.
But everyone's like, "Oh, this time I was in a hostel and I got robbed, and then an Italian bloke raped me in an alleyway." Travelling.
Why is it Italian bloke raping me? What an extreme.
And then they go, but people go, "Oh, you went to Europe," and then Europe's not good enough anymore because people go, "Oh, I don't want to go to Europe. I want to go to South America." And then you go to South America.
You get Ryan Lochte.
Yeah, Pablo. You're at a petrol station at 4 a.m. You've eaten a magic mushroom.
Gonski fall.
Your unicorn's gone.
It's called Banged Up Abroad. It's one of the best shows of all time.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I hate those people.
Yeah.
Or when I was in New York. We get it.
Well, I mean,
we get it. Planes are real. Yeah. People have been on them.
Yeah.
Good. I like that. It's good we got that all cleared up.
It's good.
Number 4. Have you ever drank pond scum?
Pond scum. Now, are we talking about the latest craze here? Kombucha?
Kombucha.
What is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, I can't remember the made-up name.
Kombucha.
Oh, that's heaps better.
Kombucha.
Oi, Kombucha. Sounds like a bloke.
It does.
Have you met Kombucha? No, who's he? Oh, his dad's got the chippy.
He's got the chippy down the road. Doesn't mean chippy.
Well, pond scum. Yeah, no, I've not drunk that. You have, because your girlfriend makes you drink it, because you're a little whipped when it comes to that. Come to work and you go, "What's this?"
Mate, I'm called Dr. X, and that's not just for different letters. Anyway, question 5. Scenario time.
Yep.
Again, very drunk.
Yep.
If a hairy man needs resuscitating, do you A? I don't know why he's hairy. If a hairy man needs resuscitating, do you A, help, B, call Mr. X and ask for advice, Definitely not that one. C, refer to question 1. What's question 1? Have you ever wanted to kill or be killed?
You're so scary when you're drunk.
I'm so drunk. You know, at the time, I'm just like, this is awesome.
This is going to be
This is going to be really
fantastic.
good.
Yep.
This is going to be really good. Or D, put your head down and walk straight into lentil as anything.
Ooh. But
I know
again,
for a
refer
fact
to
what the
question
true-
1. Refer to question 1. Lentil as anything. Pay your staff. What are you doing there? Oh, it's peaceful and eco-friendly. Bullshit.
That
Pay
place.
some money. Cheeky bastards.
So you can just hand them anything, can't you?
Oh, fuck off. Just... Yeah, I'm a dog shit.
Stop referring
Who
to
has
question
that?
1. You look like you want to kill me.
Yeah, I'm angry now. Resuscitate a hairy
I know
man.
the real... already know the real answer.
Yeah, I reckon I'll just resuscitate him.
Well, you're in a situation recently.
I was a man keeled over in the front of McDonald's at the airport, and I resuscitated him.
Did you?
Well, I kept him alive, I think. I don't know. They never got in touch with me. He might
so
be dead.
weird.
He might be
You
dead.
just go home and you're like, I've done it. But then you're like,
Well, I didn't get me Krispy Kremes. Too shaken up.
You didn't get them.
I didn't get me Krispy Kremes.
That would have been so weird if you went back.
Anyway, lads, are you done here? I'm just going to go get a donut.
You're in the drive-thru and you're like, you should have seen it back here. Should have seen it. Are my glazes gone or what? Are we still going on with the donuts?
Yeah, no, I did that. I mean, I don't want to be a hero, but...
I don't want to... It's like, I've travelled.
Yeah.
You have travelled and
Yeah,
I've resuscitated
saved a
someone.
man's life, potentially. Probably dead.
That's fantastic.
Question 6.
Question 6. Did you know 1.5 million people were killed in Brazil? That was just a little cheeky one. Question 7. Are you a pants on at home guy or a pants off?
Pants on.
I knew.
As soon as I get out, I
You are
don't...
such a nerd. You are such a... I know.
No. I'm a forever dressed. I don't own pajamas. And you know when you go on holiday?
It's the greatest term I've ever heard.
Here's a good
Forever
example.
dressed.
Here's a good example of that.
What are you
When
into?
you go on holiday, you know, like with your mates and stuff, and you go down the south coast or whatever on
Yes.
the shitty getaways.
Yeah.
And you wear, and like everyone gets up in the morning and everyone's kind of milling around in the PJs. I'm up first and I'm fully dressed. I've got my trousers on.
You're
I've got my shoes on,
80.
my hoodies on. My hoodies on.
80 years old.
Well, then everyone's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm ready to go." Because then you have to wait for them for 25 minutes while each of them goes in the bathroom, and you're like, "Well, mate, I'm already dressed here.
Yeah.
I'm dressed from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep."
I really want to disagree with you, but I can't. I'm totally with you on that one.
I mean, I don't know what you're wearing now. You're kind of not dressed.
Dr. X, as I said.
You've got a hole in your sock.
I do have a hole in my sock. It's because I need to, and I eat at lentil as anything. Question 8. Have you gotten into a car with 3 junkies before? Again, I don't know where I'm at.
But I feel like that's more of a question that you're like, "Oh, Dave will flip this." Dave? Who's Dave?
John Dave Smith.
John David Smith. John David Smith will flip this round on me and he'll go, "Have you ever done that?" Because I imagine you have.
Yeah, well, no, well... Yeah.
Including yourself. Have you got in a car with 2 junkies and yourself?
I jumped in the wrong car in London.
Gosh, you did.
I've travelled, and I went to London, and
You went on a plane.
and I resuscitated a guy in front of Krispy Kreme. It was amazing. But I jumped in a car after grand final day at 9 a.m. thinking it was a cab, but it was a car that had 2 of the windows were smashed out, and it was 2 guys laying down. One was laying down across the front. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
You were like, "Oh, this must be a cab."
Yeah, and I started before that, I walked into a church accidentally. I was so drunk and I didn't know where I was. And then I sat in there with 2 junkies and it took me about 30 seconds to realise because I started saying, to take me to Clapham.
There's no steering wheel.
To Clapham, please. And it's just 2 blokes looking back at me like I've just, like you before having a stroke. It was not good. It was not good.
I will not take you.
I will not get in. You are only supposed to get in the car with a cabbie. I knew that would turn
I know what
around.
the caption is going to be.
Genius.
The caption for this podcast. Too much Michael Caine.
Last question.
Wasn't that 8?
No,
Was that 9?
it's 9. Oh, it was.
Oh, bloody hell,
this
mate.
is going
you're trying to get the listeners out of...
I'm so shit.
Come on.
Question 9. Double check he's answered question 4 correctly. What was question 4? Oh, have you ever drank Pond Scum? Sorry.
Please never prepare material when you're drunk.
I was sitting there and I felt like Parkinson. I was like, this is perfect.
Oh my God, I'm going to win a prize for this.
When you get to the pearly gates, what would you say? Question 10. Birkenstocks, yes or no?
No.
I love you so much.
No.
Oh my God, I fucking hate them.
I went to the tea festival on Saturday.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, have a look on our Facebook page at some of the photos that were up there. $16.50 to get in. $16.50 includes $5 cup.
I'm telling
the
you.
cup was like a thimble.
Tom Jones better be singing Sex
Insane.
Bomb in there or something.
Insane. But back to Birkenstocks. There's two blokes walking around there. Bent as 9 bob notes. God bless them. Both wearing matching Birkenstocks. No socks, which I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think that's shit. That
you're in
it
trouble
doesn't matter whether you wear
when you get them on.
Yeah. Holding hands, walking around, just wearing
They
matching
got him for free.
Birkenstocks. Well, just wearing matching shoes.
You're kidding.
Me and my girlfriend don't do that. I get it, you're gay, but don't wear matching shit shoes.
Please start wearing matching shoes.
Fuck. No, that really got to me. And a lot of things got to me. There were the girls who were dressed as the hairy Juku girls.
Sorry.
That's a thing.
Sorry, that didn't sound right.
Isn't that a thing?
You're trying to say Harajuku.
Yeah.
But
The Japanese ones. One of them was Caucasian. The other two.
Can you erase your accent? Caucasian. Caca. Caca. He was half bird.
No, the other two
Caucasian.
the other two were not. Well, the other two were Asian, but she was a white one, and she was. I can say that I'm white.
Yeah.
And she was white, and that was weird. But
You got through
forgot
that.
to tell you
Yeah.
that also at the tea festival there was an art installation called the Tea Cube, and every half an hour you could get in the cube and they'd do like a tea ceremony with you.
Oh no.
And there's a woman there in a frigging kimono.
Is this a thing?
Sat doing like the whole like, oh, we stirred the tea like this, and it was unbelievable. It annoyed me so. Everyone's watching it as they do because they're all in the West and they're all stood there going, "Oh my God, this is so
This is incredible. This is incredible. $16.50.
$16. We were there for
Daryl
half an hour.
Braithwaite must have been on at the
I
end.
had 2 shits while I was there. The queue for the bogs was insane. They had 2 toilets. 2 toilets. No, they had 2 toilets at a tea festival. It's a bloody diuretic. Out of the mind.
That's fantastic. Birkenstocks came through with the goods. And just a little FYI to finish it off, lava lamps are back in. So there we go with the second.
Lava lamps are back in.
Lava lamps are back in. Well, I might keep doing the top 10 checklist as a bit of a thing that can conform. That worked pretty well.
It did. I mean, I don't know what else you could think of.
Well,
Burgundy pants. That ship sailed.
yeah. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It gave us a bit more. This is something we should talk about after the podcast is finished.
No, it's good. People like this.
Yeah.
People love it.
Yeah. But that's
Everyone loves it. He's all patting you on the back. Yeah, I did really good then, didn't I?
yeah.
It's alright, mate. Do you want a biscuit?
$16.50.
Oh, it
2
was
bogs.
insane. It was
You would have
insane.
done the logistics like Jason Bourne as soon as you got to the door. $16.50,
Well, yeah,
2
I had the
bogs,
rums.
Birkenstocks, 2 guys. How do I know all this?
Yeah, well, I had the rums before going there.
Why are we...
I can say that. It's just what your body does. No, I
It is
did.
a
I had the
diet.
runs. So when I got in there, I'm worried because I was like, well, there's not anywhere to go. And then I found it.
The
But
worst.
I felt good. You always feel good at those events because you know, like there's a women's toilet and a men's.
Oh, no.
The women's is always queuing out the door, and the men's is always free. And you're
How's
just
the
like,
para-
you're like,
Oh, how good
sorry,
is it?
sorry, love.
How good
Just
is it?
squeezing past them. Like, oh, I've just got to go.
And then you like, if one of them tries to sneak into the... Hey!
Well, they were all using the disabled. They're like, oh, no one's in the disabled. And then you're like, guaranteed you're going to walk out and there's going to be a girl there on crutches,
yeah.
wonky leg.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting. I've shit myself.
Well,
And you're
we've
like,
all
well,
been waiting. We've all been waiting for a certain person
doesn't
to...
matter. Some of us have already sat down. You already sat down.
What? No, I was trying to find a perfect
Oh,
segue.
sorry, we're doing another segue.
I was trying to find a perfect segue to we're still waiting. We're definitely next podcast we will have Crumpet Memes.
Scrumming Memes, who
John
should have
Sinclair.
appeared on potentially this one.
Didn't appear. Because he was putting on a tea festival for certain inner west people, unfortunately, with 2 bogs. But he will be attending, and we'll be asking him a lot of questions and
well, I mean, he's pretty famous.
Getting to know the man.
He's pretty famous now.
He is,
80 plus thousand views on his videos.
Jesus.
His Olympic video. I actually bought.
Really?
I bought some crumpets the other day because I was like, oh, I fancy some of these. Gab's like, it's just because of that guy in it. Like, yeah, maybe.
He's
selling crumpets. You need to get
amazing.
those. Well, they're on special as well. They're $1.60 for 6.
Right.
I'm like, I'm having some of them, so I've frozen them. Actually, I'll take them to work tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we'll have some of them. Bit of jam on.
Ooh,
None of this butter shit. Get a bit of jam or honey, and the honey soaks through the bottom.
Oh, stop it. I reckon, Jesus Christ, he's giving me a weird look. But I reckon one of our signals should be that John's coming on the next podcast every week.
Eternal. Everyone's like, no one gives a shit about this crumpet memes guy.
He's definitely coming. He's definitely coming on.
No, but he is. He's definitely coming.
Yeah, he's in for sure. So we will definitely be back in the next couple of days.
Yep.
With a little main course.
Yeah. But I mean, the crumpets. The crumpets are good.
Crumpets are great.
$1.60. Sorry. Amazing. Get yourself to Coles. Oh, Woolies it was.
Yeah.
Any supermarket. I'm sure
the Woolies up
the
here.
Price match.
The Woolies just around here.
Yeah, $1.60. But the ones that were gluten free and the brown ones, what would they be called? Like not grain, not multi-grain.
The out of date ones.
No, the
wholemeal.
Wholemeal. You can get wholemeal crumpets. They were $4 for 6.
But the main ones weren't.
The other ones were on $1.60.
Jeez, I love a crumpet.
Fucking insane. Who goes, oh, I'm going to have a crumpet. Oh, make it wholemeal. Get out.
This is your mate. This is the inner west. Get
it's not
used
the
to
inner
it,
west. Everywhere you go, buddy.
Get used to it.
At the tea festival, they had some stuff that was like, oh, we make these delicious balls. And they were, what were they? No, they were. They were like a cake ball.
Protein ball.
No, not even a protein ball, because it was like, oh, they don't contain gluten, wheat, any type of allergen, no added sugar. No, I'm like, well, what is it? What are you selling a balloon that's been painted brown? And you bite into it and it just goes...
A marble.
It's just a marble.
Cat's eyes. Just a King Kong.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. What's
what
this?
Is it? Am I going to die? Maybe.
Mate, it's $14. Oh, fuck it. Yeah.
You paid you $16.50.
Give me 9 of them.
Eat what you can.
Oh, there were some heads in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there were some fantastic opportunities. I mean, the only thing is that I was annoyed because I didn't get to take some of the photos because I was with my girlfriend. A lot of industrial equipment that had big warning signs
it's like Carriage Works, yeah?
Yeah. Well, people know where it is. People know the setup. The big machinery with the 10-ton limit. Tell you what, there were a few people in there that machine would struggle. Holy shit. One woman, you know when you don't have... You know if you're an apple or you're a pear or you're a stick. I don't know what those women's body shape.
Oh, okay.
Gok loves all that.
Gok.
Anti-Gok.
Again, ticking boxes for serial killer.
But he, he'd have loved that. But she, I don't know what she was. A brick?
Gok one.
Flubber.
He's that bloke.
Flubber. That's what body shape she was.
For God's sake.
If you hit her with a van, it'd be like just... like a water balloon in slow motion. So fat. And you know, when people walk around and go, I'm off to the gym later, you go, no, you're not. No, you're not. But you feel guilty because they're saying I'm going to the gym. And I'm not going to the gym, but I don't weigh as much as 9 people.
My opinion is my own opinion, and I am not...
You don't like fat people either. Don't take the moral high ground. Is it lonely up there? Is it lonely up there at the top of your...
I love everybody, baby. I love everybody. Peace and love and all above.
This is coming from the person who...
Dr. X.
Yeah. Dr. X, who sounds like either a really bad pirate radio DJ...
or a porn star.
Hey, Dr. X here. Yeah, but Dr. X, and then years later they go,
star.
Actually...
I need a nurse.
Dr. X were doing for years. Dealing drugs to Africans.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
that's what
that
X.
doctor.
You're that doctor.
Blood Diamond Doctor.
You're the Jimmy Savile of the
Oh
drug.
my God. That is
the Jimmy Savile of the drug world.
No. A little bit.
Now then. Jim will fix it for you.
On that note,
don't fix it for me, please. Yeah,
Jimmy
Rolf
Savile
Harris.
is a perfect way.
We'll do paedophiles next week.
Stay tuned for Dr. Con and the Pedophiles coming up next on your favourite radio station.
Rolf's not having a good time.
He's not. You reckon he gets a Ouija board? A Ouija board? What is it, a wobble board?
gets his Ouija board out.
Imagine you're just on top bunk and he's under you and you hear at like 3 a.m. Waka, 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 waka.
Can you guess what it is yet?
Ralph.
Yeah. Is it you whacking off again? Yeah, it is. Jesus.
San Quentin didn't know what hit him. Thank you all for listening.
Yes, thank you very much.
Crumpet means John again.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna be good.
keep on trucking through the NOS, pal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there.
You'll get there. After 378 podcasts.
I hope. I kind of hope I don't get there.
Yeah. All right. I remember my jingle.
Bye.